August 6, 1945. Hiroshima, a clear summer morning. The city wakes quietly. Street begin their routes along familiar tracks. Shopkeepers slide open wooden shutters. Children prepare for school, fastening buttons, adjusting worn shoes. Mothers boil rice. Fathers leave for factories or civil defense duties. The air is warm already, heavy with humidity drifting in from the rivers that cut through the city like veins. Above them, the sky is an unbroken blue. Hiroshima has been spared most of the war's destruction. Unlike Tokyo, Osaka, or Yokohama, it still stands largely intact. For many civilians, this feels like a fragile mercy. Air raid sirens have sounded before, but they usually end without consequence. People have learned to continue with their routines. Fear has been folded into daily life. At 7:31 a.m., the Alclea sounds. Shortly after, a lone American aircraft passes high overhead. It is distant, barely noticed. There are no sirens this time. No rush to shelters, no urgency. One plane does not mean danger anymore. At 8:15 a.m., the morning ends. A light appears in the sky, brighter than the sun. A flash without warning. A silence without sound. In less than a second, the city is erased. Wood ignites. Stone fractures. Steel bends as if soft. The air itself becomes a weapon, slamming buildings inward, lifting rooftops, tearing bodies from where they stand. People vanish where they were walking. Shadows are burned onto walls. Time fractures. Those closest to the center do not feel pain. They do not feel anything at all. Farther away, people are thrown across rooms. Glass becomes blades. Skin peels. Clothing dissolves. The rivers fill with bodies seeking relief from unbearable heat. The sky darkens as debris, smoke, and ash spiral upward, forming a towering cloud no one in Hiroshima has words for. And then comes the fire. Entire neighborhoods ignite at once. Wind rushes inward toward the center of destruction, feeding the flames. Wooden homes burn like paper lanterns. Streets become corridors of heat. People stumble, blind, burned, calling for family members who no longer exist. Hospitals collapse. Doctors are killed at their desks. Nurses vanish in corridors. The wounded crawl toward places of help that are already gone. No one understands what has happened. There is no enemy visible. No raid to flee. No explanation. Only the city flattened, burning. Silent, except for the voices of the injured. By noon, Hiroshima is no longer a city. It is a field of ruins, smoke, and human figures moving without direction. Skin hanging from arms, eyes swollen shut, voices hoarse from screaming. Many will die before nightfall, many more in the days and weeks to come. And yet, in this moment, none of them know they are witnessing the first use of a nuclear weapon against a civilian population. They do not know words like radiation. They do not know what an atomic bomb is. They only know that the sky has betrayed them. This is not a story of military targets or strategic calculations. It is the story of ordinary people whose lives were split into two parts. Everything before 8:15 a.m. and everything that came after. And to understand what this moment took from them, we must first understand the world they were living in just hours before the sky fell.